Hello, everybody. Welcome to this live episode of the Wulong Talks podcast. And it's a very special episode, not just because it's live, but also because it's Christmas. So this is our Christmas special. So we're delighted to have you here with us, those of you who are watching along. If you're somebody who's listening to the audio recording of this, and unfortunately you missed out on our beautiful faces, but you'll be able to see this on the YouTube channel as well, because we'll make sure that it goes up on there, as well as the audio version of this when we're all done. Right. We should kick off the show in our usual way. So first and foremost, that means introducing the co-pilot of Wulong Talks, the man with the plan, the guy who kind of makes everything special around here. My buddy, Mr. Rich, aka Rich Reviews, aka Rich Kids. Rich Kids, say what's up, son.
I swear to God, that's the longest I've been quiet. Whenever you speak, I usually interrupt. Oh yeah, Wayne, say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Wayne.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, Wayne. Yeah. Thanks a lot for joining us, bro. Really appreciate it. And I believe we've got another comment as well from Don Kitty.
Don Kitty
says Merry Xmas. Yeah, thank you very much, Kitty. Lovely to see you, and thank you for joining us. Terrific.
Who's Don Kitty? That's what's the name? Who's Don Kitty?
Well, I would assume that is Monica.
Ah, that's it. Yeah, no, I was like, no, in my head I could see her face, but yeah, Monica, sorry. I was like,
you know what the problem is? You know what the problem is? Yeah. This is video, so I can literally see the cogs turning in your brain as you're trying to process. Like,
you know that emoji? I was just like,
yeah, who is this? I don't understand. Oh my days. Well, listeners, viewers, I hope you are well. As you probably no doubt know, we are recording this on Christmas Eve, so we are feeling the Christmas cheer and the Christmas spirit. So what we're going to do with this live broadcast is, because I guess it's been quite a difficult year in many ways for all of us, we're going to try and focus on the positive. So instead of kind of going on about kind of what things we didn't like and things like that, we're going to manifest positive energy in the air. So we're going to talk instead about the things that we've enjoyed doing this year and the things that we're grateful for this year as well, because there are many things that we can be grateful for. So that's the name of the game for today. We'll have a little chat about, as said, all of the things that we've enjoyed. Hopefully there'll be a few recommendations in there for you for things that you may or may not have seen yet. And also we will hopefully try and get some guests on board with us as well. One of our guests is currently waiting in the lobby patiently. Another one, I'm hoping he will appear soon. I may have to drop him a WhatsApp. So if I do go quiet at any point, it's because I'm desperately trying to round people up to get them on. But otherwise, we'll start in our traditional way, which is to say what we've been up to lately. So Rich Kid, what have you been up to, man? Have you been enjoying anything kind of fun lately? Is there any kind of new movies or new comic books or anything like that you've been getting into recently?
It's always fun, man. It's always fun. We get to stay at home and not go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, where's the best place to be but in your house and have some fun? That's number one. Number two, sorry, when I was doing all that stuff, I'm still not used to like the visuals and stuff. So I was trying to pretend to do like the Doctor Strange incantations for positive vibes. But obviously, I said it in my head. I didn't say it out loud because you were talking, but I did the movement. So just in case you think I'm going crazy. But I completed Nier Automata. I don't know if did I tell you this? That I completed.
No, you didn't actually.
Yeah, and that's just been a beautiful experience, man. I'm not even gonna lie. So remember, and I dragged that game out because there's like, I think there's four different endings. But you have to replay the game 4 times, and you get told story from different aspects. And then on the fourth go, that's when you get the one true ending. And I knew that, and I stretched it out, man. Like, it was just an emotional ride. And Sony are going to be coming out with a remake of the original version of the game on the PS4 and PS5 next year. And I guarantee you that game is going to sell out. You're going to see so many people talking about that game now. Because like it's up there in regards to its storytelling, its gameplay, its screenplay, the graphics. It's up there with like the Metal Gear Solid games. Easily in regards to like telling a beautiful story. But yeah, so in regards to computer games, I've been playing that. I started playing Fortnite, which I thought I'd never play. Yeah, that's not too bad. I played more with my cousin and his 2 little boys and my brother as well. So it's more like a place for men to go and do manly stuff. Like let's go on the PlayStation 4 and shoot in like clown costumes. I'm like, what? So yeah.
Yeah, I've never been able to get my head around Fortnite, to be honest. It just seems so weird. Like I've seen like the younger family members and stuff playing it, and yeah, it's always kind of like confused me as to what the point of it is, and kind of, you know, I don't know. I just don't know. Fortnite just baffles me.
You know what it is, and this is what it looks like, and for me, this is what it feels like and looks like when I'm playing it. It looks like the only person who would be able to 100% fully appreciate Fortnite is somebody under the age of, say, like 16, you know, so like teenage years, and instead of freebasing cocaine, they freebase like sweets. Like they just get
that direct sugar brush to the brain.
Yeah, that you know, like they're doing it and they're drinking like just cans of Coke with like teaspoons of sugar in it, and they just jump on Fortnite and they just go off on one. That's what it's like playing Fortnite. That's who it's geared to. Those people. And so
for sure. Okay, cool. Well, that's good, man. That's good.
Yeah, man.
I've not been up to much of anything at all, really. It's mostly been kind of work's been pretty intense, and the day job has kept me on my toes a lot over the past month. So I really haven't had much time to do anything. So it's largely been kind of watching random videos on YouTube and then falling into YouTube black holes, which is not interesting in the slightest, but there you go. That's mostly been my time, because I really just haven't had time for movies. But I'm on holiday from work now, so my plan is to try and use this time to catch up on all the things that I've missed. So I've got a long laundry list of stuff on my watch list on Netflix. I've got loads of anime to catch up on. I've got a few games to catch up on as well. So I will definitely be cracking on with that. Now, we are, as I mentioned at the top of the show, we were hoping to have a couple of guests join us. The initial plan was we are going to have them join in like kind of 15-minute segments. But to be honest, they're both here and they've both waited patiently. So I think we might just bring them both on now and let them say their piece, and then they can go and enjoy their Christmas Eve instead of sitting around waiting for us to bring them on the podcast. Yeah. So let me see if I can do this. Firstly, we'd be joined by Mr. Jed Shepherd. So let's see if we can get Jed on.
Hello. Can you hear me, guys?
Wow, technology.
There he is. Yes. I know it, listeners, for those of you listening to the audio version of this, we're all kind of sitting around like cavemen, and Jed has just come into the cave and he's like literally fire, and we're going, ooh.
Another person, I nearly be able to touch him. I nearly be able to. I miss people.
Oh,
Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Jed. For those of you who don't know, I mean, this man in 2020, he needs no introduction, quite frankly, because he owned this year. And we're going to get him to talk a little bit about how he owned this year shortly. But we are joined by our good friend, scriptwriter, producer, Jed Shepherd. Jed, thank you for joining us on this
Jedi.
I am a Jedi as well. Click the clues in the name, and I'm in an X-wing kind of hangar right now. If you can see behind me.
Awesome. Yeah, that is dope, man. That's dope. Well, Jed, thanks a lot for making the time to join us. And we shall now add in Nigel if he is here. Let's just click on add to the stream, and he should be there.
There he is.
And there he is. Yes.
Now. Hey, Nigel.
I've been
What's happening?
I've been just dragged in. Like I'm here now. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, that's how we roll, Nigel. We're going on a ride, and you're coming along with us.
No questions. No questions asked. You're here now.
Can I just say something? Because I haven't seen any of you guys' faces in a good little while, man. And like, You were all some handsome sons of bitches, man. I miss your faces, man. I miss your faces, man.
This time, man, yeah. 2020 hasn't killed us yet.
No, it hasn't.
A few days left, but
not that it's not been trying, because it's tried very hard. Very, very hard.
It's got a good few mixed in. It has.
Yeah,
but I need to know how Jed has owned this year, because I need to own 2021. I missed out on this year, but I need to own 2021. So if you can just put that in a playbook and just like PDF or Word format, send that across to me, I'll be much appreciated. By the 1st of January, if you could, please.
Sounds good.
Yeah, no doubt. You definitely need to share that around, Jed, because this year's not been great. But as I said, we're not going to do negativity today. We're going to do positive stuff. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have a few chats. We're going to have a few laughs. And for those of you who are watching and listening who don't know who Nigel is, Nigel is someone who has featured on our podcast many times, particularly in the last year. He is the co-founder of the entertainment brand Mayamada, which you may have seen around at conventions in the distant past when conventions were a thing and we were allowed to be together in groups.
I remember conventions.
Yeah, those good old days. But Nigel said he's a great guest and a good friend as well. So we're delighted to have him join us for this little chat. So fellas, how have you been? Have you been up to anything good recently? Have you watched anything interesting? Jed, I know you've probably been very busy, so I don't know if you've had time to take in anything recently, but anything you've looked at?
I brought some stuff which I'm going to watch tonight, actually. It's kind of I'm at my parents'. What I usually do on Christmas Eve is I go for the VHS, which I kind of do at home anyway, but I'm going to show you the VHS I'm going to watch tonight. First up, it's Predator 2 on VHS.
Oh, yes.
I'm watching Predator 2 on VHS, the way it was meant to. Awesome. Then I'm gonna watch a couple of episodes of The Young Ones. The Young Ones.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Wow.
only real ones know about The Young Ones.
Only people who are real in these streets get The Young Ones, bro.
The crazy thing about The Young Ones is, do you know that kind of thing that went around a couple of years ago about there's four housemates in The Young Ones, but there was a rumor that there was a secret fifth housemate, like this. Yeah. And it's true. There's a secret in the background of every episode. There's a scary looking person with their hair in front of their face, like Sadako, and I was like, no, that can't be right. And I've looked last year on my VHS, and they're there. It's like crazy. And then of course I'm going to end it with Home Alone.
Yeah,
one of the best Christmas movies. That's my plan.
Yeah. That's dope, man. That's dope.
That's real Luca, come say
Nigel, how about you, buddy?
Can I just say, because like Jed's bought the VHS, and like for people watching, you might think that is ancient technology, but what Jed has had to do is build a time machine when VHS were around. So like, don't think like he's just sitting around ancient technology. There's some advanced stuff to allow him to get that VHS. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
hey, we've got a fourth, fifth. Where's my mask?
Yeah, this is little man.
Been joined by Richard's son, Luca. Luca, how are you doing?
He says it's gone. No, he says bye.
Okay.
Literally said okay, bye. No, it's not even that. You know what happened? Like I was upstairs. I came back downstairs, and he got one of those sugarcane things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So literally, I came in the living room,
pure sugar.
and he was hopping on one leg across the room, and I was just standing there like, what? And then he started going, look at me, I can fly like a bird, for 5 minutes straight, and I was like, all right. So yeah, that's him. Hold on, let me close the door.
That stuff's crack for kids, isn't it? It's just
it is pretty much, pretty much. All right, well, shall we crack on with what we were here to do? I think
I didn't say what I was watching. I'm watching.
But Nigel, sorry, you didn't. Yeah, go ahead.
I forgot. I'm currently watching Queen's Gambit.
Oh yeah.
I started watching that.
Cool.
just after I finished watching Watchmen just last week. So finished that. Have you guys
So
seen
good.
it?
Yeah, Watchmen's so good.
Yeah,
Okay,
Watchmen's
can you-
wicked, man.
I haven't, but Richard did.
Okay.
And Jed
'Cause
did as well.
Yeah, it's incredible, man. It's like
I really enjoyed it, but I'm trying to figure something out because I was watching it and like 4 or 5 episodes in, I was feeling this feels disjointed, but not necessarily in a bad way. And I was like, I was disoriented by some of it, but still like really riveted, like each episode. Because there were bits I won't like go into it for like to avoid spoilers for Jason, but there were bits where like a character would do something that was quite consequential, and you wouldn't necessarily go and follow on and see the consequence. It would take you to another kind of place. I'm like, whoa, yeah.
Is this Ozymandias related?
Well, that too, actually. I was thinking Looking Glass.
Right.
Man, but yeah. So yeah, but I mean, it all comes together. I see how it all comes together. It's just like as I was watching, I was like, oh wow, this is it's different. Like it's really good. I enjoyed it.
Very different, yeah.
So I was trying to work out what that was because it's not the format isn't standard.
Yeah, I think they took some chances, didn't they? I just think they took some chances.
Oh no, definitely. You know what it is? It was like, it was. I remember, like, I'm sure all of it. Well, I know I'd read Watchmen before the film came out, and before the show came out. Jed, I know you had. I think Nigel and Jason never seen it, but Nigel, you read it after, right?
Yeah.
But like, but anybody who's read that, like, the minute you hear there's going to be any form of adaptation, you just go like, well, listen, I feel sorry for the person who's going to take that on. And Zack Snyder did an okay job of it, but this show was literally a spiritual successor to the original. And I wish what's his name would read it and would watch it. Sorry, Alan Moore. I actually wish he'd read it because I think he'd watch it. Because I think he'd enjoy it.
He's petty though, isn't he? He's so petty.
Yeah,
like
he is.
He's in his own. He's like in his wizard castle, whatever he's doing. It's like,
his words of gummage.
His words of gummage. And like his brand is just to be fucking weird, but then every now and again, just come out with an amazing like next level comic, and you just think, what? Where's he getting this stuff from? And it's from like the flipping Next Dimension or wherever he thinks he gets it from. Like, he gets it from Merlin, like
from that planet.
Merlin.
He's a strange character. Strange character.
It's not even a remake. It's just like a continuation almost. Like the way they've done it is really good. So they've been like, we're going to try and remake it, and we're going to sort of all the things you know and love. We're going to do it differently. It's just like here's another scenario, and it's quite like fitting for. I mean, it came out 2019, obviously. It's fitting for this year. When I watched it, still made sense. So yeah, I like what they've done with it, and it's just it's interesting because I was trying to think like in terms of the format of it from like a storytelling perspective, and like basically I'm trying to get tips for my own stories, and that's what I was trying to do. So I was trying to break that down. But I really enjoyed it. Yeah,
it's next level like storytelling. I think they had to take some chances, and I think it's like Damon Lindelof, right? His fingerprints are all over it, and obviously he had Lost, so he knows how to weave a story, keep that mystery alive, and keep you wanting more. And hopefully he knows what the end goal is, not like Lost, where it feels like the last series is they're attempting to tie up some loose ends and kind of tying up some loose ends. Yeah, but I feel like there's still some question marks and like for like future things, but no, I think it's probably one of the best top 5 TV shows of this year, I think.
Oh yeah, easy.
What else is in there, guys?
What for TV shows?
Mandalorian is up there.
Oh, I haven't watched that.
Mandalorian.
I hear nothing but good things about it.
Oh man,
Nigel, come on, man! Stop wasting time. Man. Come on.
So I'm wondering if I want to give Disney any more of my money. I mean, the answer is yes. I will do it.
But you can just get it for 1 month and then blitz the entire thing.
That's true.
And then
in a weekend, you could blitz it in a weekend, and then have it for a month and have the cartoon. Exactly. Okay, so Mandalorian. For me, I've got 2. No, in fact, I've got 3. I've got Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah.
So
good.
I had a French one called The Family Business, which is about a French family that own a butcher shop who decide to go into the weed business. So it's French comedy written by a Russian. So already that's mad. So trust me, like it's.
Okay.
And then there was for the third series or for the third show, Kingdom with Frank Grillo. Yeah, that show was amazing. Like, yeah, wicked. Yeah, those are probably my top 3 shows of this year.
Wow. I'm just trying to think what mine is. Because I didn't watch things like The Crown or Normal People. It's not my thing.
Yeah. Me neither. I do want to watch it, but it's not me.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like. Yeah. Do you know what was a good TV? If you count it as a TV show, the Michael Jordan documentary, The Last Dance.
I've heard that.
Oh.
That kept me. It's on Netflix. That kept me.
That was really good. That kept me going.
how they made something that's real life just so at the end of every episode, like you got to watch the next one because they leave you on such a cliffhanger, even though you kind of know what happens. Yeah, but like the stuff they were coming out with, like this was going on at that time. Wow. But yeah.
I did enjoy that. That was and that came out in the depths of or the
lockdown,
and that really, like, I felt sort of motivated or inspired by that, even though, like you say, kind of what happens. Just the way it was presented, it was like, I can still do something.
we can't, and we also can't ignore Tiger King, even though it came out February, March. That was the TV phenomenon of 2020. I feel because when that came out, literally the entire world watched it in